A federal judge rules action against the National Endowment for the Arts after it backed off bans on gender ideology. What that means is the federal judge ruled against the NEA for denying funds to artists whose project promotes gender ideology. And the reason for the denial is that the NEA is no longer enforcing such restrictions, making the lawsuit's request unnecessary. As I reported here at Midwest Agenda Art News, the lawsuit was brought by 4 arts groups who argued that the restrictions violated constitutional and administrative laws, including the First Amendment, which is free speech, the Administrative Procedure Act, which governs how federal agencies create and enforce rules, and the Fifth Amendment, which includes due process protections. These restrictions were originally introduced during the Trump administration through an executive order. So, in essence, the judge's decision suggests that since the NEA is no longer applying these restrictions, there is no need for a court order to stop them. However, the broader legal issues around the case can still be debated. And going a little further, it means while the NEA no longer explicitly requires artists to pledge that their projects do not promote gender ideology, the ACLU, the agency that is representing these arts groups, argues that the agency still informally denies funding to projects that appear to support such ideas. The ACLU is also concerned that the NEA could reinstate the ban in the future, meaning the issue isn't entirely resolved. The original restriction stemmed from a Trump-era executive order titled Defending Women from Gender Ideology Extremism and Restoring Biological Truth to the Federal Government, which directed federal agencies to withhold funding from programs that promote gender ideology. So even though the NEA is enforcing a strict ban at the moment, the lawsuit suggests that there are still underlying issues in how funding decisions are made. You can read the full story at MidwestAgenda.com, and if you have art news, an event, or project listing you'd like to share, submit a listing right at the top of the page. Look, I got a bunch of dogs here. Look, I got 2 dogs of 3. If you do, we'll give you puppy kisses. If not, we're still going to give you puppy kisses. You know why. Art in the Midwest matters, and so does free speech. Have a great day. Thanks. Bye.